Peace to the family. Peace to the family. Peace, peace, love, and light. Welcome back, y'all. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Greetings and welcome back. Welcome to Moonday Magic on the majestical, magical start of our strong young thug lawyer recused from the case. Interesting. Good afternoon to you as well. Greetings. Yes, indeed. Please tap on in. Peace. Peace, y'all. So y'all know I always talk about functional fashion. So since I've been working out, I have to get a new fashion aesthetic because, I've been working on these arms. I haven't been working on these arms to hide them in the summertime. If the sun is out, the guns is out. You dig what I'm saying? So I got this drip. I got this classical drip. You know what I'm saying? One of my good brothers, Gino, he putting that thing together. We got that Naga, of course, right? But we got that fashionable drip, right? You got to let them see you outside with your guns out, man. Shit, it's a war going on outside. You better be outside with your guns, right? It's a war going on outside. You better be outside with your guns. And I'm not talking about the ones that you put in holsters. I'm talking about the ones that, you know what I'm saying, that they got that horsepower like Testarosas. I'm talking about them ones. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be outside with your guns. You got to be trained up. I was attempting to come, I did come in peace. You can't say that I ain't come in peace all of last week. And I was dropping breadcrumbs about how things are about to transpire, right? And the fire's about to turn up real quick. We are in the dog days and continuously showing you how these motifs, right, was playing out in the dog days, where it's just undisputed. Like, you can't argue with the facts, right? And you can't wrestle with receipts. Hold on. All day I just been dropping these gems on myself. All day I've been dropping these gems on myself. A permit for what, sir? A permit for what? So, can't wrestle receipts. Can't wrestle receipts. You feel me? You can't wrestle receipts. And it's like, a lot of people talk that talk, but it's time to call niggas out to see who walks that walk. You feel me? And it's like, where's the soldiers at? Where's the warriors at? Where's the people that are challenging themselves in real time to get ready? You feel me? To lead, to inspire. You feel me? To reach higher, to ascend with the energy that's available coming by way of the solar wind, right? Why are we not tapped into that frequency and making it a purpose during the 40 days of the dog days that we absorbing the rays from Sirius, our mama, who's giving us the cosmic blueprint on how to level up and achieve liberation, right? Achieve liberation. Because you see what the Caucasian is doing, how he's putting together his demonstration to move across the nation. What you gonna do? Who gonna protect the women and the babies? Do you even have a clue? Well, I'll tell you who. I volunteered myself. His name is Blue, right? So please come through. We invite all of you. 4:44 a.m. You can't come through and be no layman, because at 4:44 a.m. in the madhouse, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really the gauntlet. You feel me? You can, if you a man, you can only be a man to show up there because you can leave out of there utterly embarrassed, not by us, but by yourself. Your unwillingness to push through whatever you're challenged with so you can prepare yourself when the sun, and when you pop out, you know what I'm saying, they get knocked out. And that's the shit that I'm really realizing. Today was one of them days because I conquered a major thing. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all, because you know this is a keep it real moment, and I don't want to ever come across as someone or something that I'm not. So take my glasses off for this. I ain't always have the best bench press, and that shit was kind of like insecurity of mine because it was hard to explain. They're like, damn, but you look like you can do X, Y, and Z with the bench press, but I didn't always have the best experience under the bench press, and it may have been because the bench press may have intimidated me. And I'm just keeping it real. This is a moment of vulnerability that's important to know because it might be somebody else that's out there that went through this that needs to hear that, right? So there was a vulnerability factor to me because I wasn't the nicest on the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta go in the motherfucking gym and around these grown men and get on this motherfucking bench, and the bench is tied into your idea about yourself, right? A lot of our masculinity is tethered to how many motherfucking push-ups you could do or what you could do on that bench. Can you get this weight up off of you, right? Again, as a man, there's aspects of the evidence of our quote-unquote masculinity that we identify with. Our chests, you know what I'm saying? These forearms are where they generate testosterone, right? Your quads, because your quads generate testosterone as well, right? Your arms, do you have the guns? Can you motherfucking lift? You know what I'm saying? Can you lift up the sun if you need to? If you the one, you better be able to lift up the sun, because from whence he comes, you're older than the sun. The water in your body, if you properly remember, because water means meme in Hebrew, and meme is memory. So if you awaken the water in yourself and you create structured water by putting the steam in your body and turning your furnace all the way up. And then I'm telling y'all what happened today to me today on my first set on the bench when I had to conquer my fears. Yeah, I had to stand up. That's what the energy was like. Nigga, stand up and talk your talk, man. Talk your smack. Look, I got that copper on too, right? That red, black, and green can mean different things, but shout out to the kings that are holding down the ravine, because, you know what I'm saying, them other niggas ran to the Medellin. Who's going to protect the children and the babies when shit get hazy like steam? So would a real motherfucking men report to the gym at 4:44 a.m., that's where we giving off mayhem. Where you niggas at? It's the mycelium militia. We take 5 to 7 grams, a macro dose of magic mushrooms, and go in the madhouse and do what madmen do. Right? We can be reborn and live forever. Nigga, I woke the sun up. I woke the sun up. Right? Because he who has the superior claim moves to the front of the line. I go in there and give pain every morning at 4:44. I did it 1 week straight every single day. I proved to myself that I can do whatever I set my mind to. So now I'm a different version of myself that the people have never known, because this version of me has never been shown, because this version of me had to be grown out of the soil of the royal, because I was one of them niggas who was used to burning the midnight oil. But that's not how you gonna become royal, because you misusing it if you don't motherfucking come out with the coins that say that your time was allocated the proper way. So you gotta reserve that thing that makes you go ding ding and stop just motherfucking spilling it on everything. Okay? So today when I did my first set, my crown went ring. There was a pressure on the top of my crown that felt like my head was gonna blow. And I'm going to let you know I got witnesses that will show that I ain't making this up for none of y'all, because I ain't got to go that way to be fake. I can be authentic in myself, and this shit will lead me to wealth. I ain't got to do what they do because they not like us. It's not the other way around. You can't put on my shoes and walk where I've been. I challenge myself every motherfucking day and I win. And then I come back and I'm showing you, you know what I'm saying, how we represent. But damn, I ain't been joining the gym by my twin. And that shit hurts me within. But I persevere because I found the new contingency of friends. And the door is always open for my brother to come back in. And this ain't me exercising my pen. I'm freestyling. This is just me tapping into the wind. Because I'm going to tell you one more time again. Today in the gym, on the first set, when I sat down and I began, should I say, because it's past tense, and I got under that motherfucking bench, and I pushed up, I felt pressure in my crown chakra, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't want to drop down no brown cocker down my legs, so I'm like, you better get this shit together. And what even made it even more clever, the shit could have got stormy like the weather, you know what I mean? Because I was joined in the gym by Blue Dream. My whiz was there to see me exercising with my team. But if I had dropped that motherfucking weight on my chest, yeah, that would have been an ugly scene. You know what I mean? So I pushed through the motherfucking set. It was the heaviest shit that I've ever lifted up yet. And I'm like, yo, you can put a motherfucking coin on the floor and make a bet that a nigga like me is not gonna let up and motherfucking let myself down, especially with my shorty in town, because I did not take her to Pound Town last night so I could wake up at 3:30 a.m. and be in the gym at 4 a.m., you know what I'm saying, ready to fucking fight. Alright? So I pushed through that shit, and I believed in myself, and I conquered my fears, and I dominated myself. It's you versus you. It's nothing else that exists in this world. It's only you and a reflection of you staring back to you. You can see it through your girl and her eyes. Nigga, realize. Create the balance. Accept the challenge. 4:44 a.m. Come to the gym. We putting in mayhem. But we are transferring ourselves to be builders like masons. This ain't for the layman. You hear what I'm saying? Come through. We raising the militia. We training so we could get richer just by manipulating our mental and writing lyrical scripture. Mister, you got me all fucked up. But you never met this version of me. I'm capital P, but I'm tiny. Paul means small, but I bet you all, I, in 144 days, will be the most powerful person of them all on the planet. Pound for pound, goddammit. I promise. We are motherfucking setting up a webinar and a webisode streamed on KTL Plus where you can discuss what you see daily as you see the king ascending. You know what I'm saying? Every challenge put before him as I go from 130 pounds to 144 pounds. You know him, the G-O-D, the 44 guard. You know it's me. Oh, God. No charge to the credit, debit. We ain't leave nothing, nigga, to edit on the cutting floor. Everything that we took and brought forth, you can see it on my corpse. Yeah. Nigga, that chest is looking right. Because I conquered what I needed to conquer. Nigga, if I could survive them Brooklyn nights, all this shit out here is just looking nice. Yeah, so it's about the oxygen, right? I got that pure air. I'm out here breathing. I'm showing y'all how to tap in. I'm showing you how to wake up and own the sun. I wake the sun up. The sun works for me. I don't work for it. I'm over the sun. Y'all are under the sun if you wake up underneath it after it rises. I'm already motherfucking realizes that by time I get out the gym at 6 a.m., the son ain't even made his mind up. But they got to come and see me first because my motherfucking my paper moves to the front of the line in terms of how you request the time of the Most High to hear your prayers and petition, because he's like, God damn, you got to listen. This nigga just put in pain. You know what I'm saying? He made a claim. He said that he was about that motherfucking life, not just in name alone. Niggas is out here, clones of the God body, trying to motherfucking prove that God probably sanctioned these fucking wanksters. They saying that they leaders of the people. How you gonna lift the people if you can't lift the weight, right? So a nigga, if you can't pull up, don't pull up. You shut up or you gonna get motherfucking put up somewhere where you won't come back from. I come in peace, but sometimes you gotta smack some, right? Hee hee. Michael Jackson, just beat it. Again, you never met this new version of me. Courtesy. Allow me to reintroduce myself. You heard it's me. I'm P. Morpheus, the notorious, from the Brooklyn streets. Out here in motherfucking GA and it's looking sweet. We about to crash the motherfucking game because we found the goddamn way to rock our own chain, sign our own motherfucking artists to our own labels. We got a streaming service. We ain't on the YouTube plantation. Fuck that shit. Them niggas can never save us. We the saviors of ourselves. I took time and made it happen, and now we could all participate in enjoying this wealth. You feel me? It's the real me. That other nigga been imposting, bending his back, helping other people, and they fronting like they got him. But the minute they get in motherfucking position, they try to outtry them. It's impossible. Paul means horse. You can't outrun the motherfucking G-force. You need to take a recourse. Again, them niggas know me back then as P. Moor or P. Morpheus, the notorious. Nigga, I actually met Professor X, the nigga that said Vanglorious. They used to have a house across the street from Ditmas where I went to public school. You public fool. My bad. I don't want to even get like that because it's unnecessary. With responsibility and with power comes responsibility. I don't want to come across like I'm a bully bee. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I could feel like I could crush a nigga like a Billy G. Oh, no, that's a Billy Goat. That was a silly quote. Because I don't even want to project violence. This is a peaceful protest. And all I'm saying is they inaugurating the thief as a POTUS. Let me release my opus. I'm going to let you peep this. Oh, shit. God damn, that was good. Hold on. Let me give you this. Let's charge this shit up. Let's get it. Look, I was doing Daniel some shit today.
Didn't I give them lost in the sauce, but they still lost. Gated game free, I already had squared the cost. Didn't I make Holly Park sign me while I was working? I was rapping true while Atlanta was swag surfing. Didn't I give you culture before it was for the culture? Before you could see the vultures, I mean, someone gotta die right to see the vultures. That mean culture dead, so go ahead and put your boy face up on the sculpture head. Didn't I give you black? Didn't I give you facts? Didn't I never slip, especially on wax? Didn't I make tip double back to Bama after Doe died? Just keeping the spotlight on that roll tide. I got them squinting their eyes, you see my soul shine. In this over 10 years, you know the whole nine. Ain't got to dig it for long, they see I'm gold mine. I seen them try the school thing till it was pole time. I seen them try the pole thing till it was fuck time. And then I show up on time like black lunchtime.
The The Madhouse Mycelium Militia. The Madhouse Mycelium Militia. Right? You looking at the guard body every rising over 7 grams.
Gator game free, I already had squared it off. Did not
Transmuting that shit into pain and power. Going through pain. Transmuting into power. Nigga, I did some yeah, nigga, talk that talk.
That's a beautiful set. Yeah.
So you struggle on the bench. I'm struggling.
Look up.
Struggling. I push through mine. Show me yours, nigga. Show me yours, nigga.
There you go.
Show me yours, nigga.
There you go. Look up.
Show me yours.
Yep. Yep.
Show me yours.
Over the top, baby.
Show me yours, nigga.
Let's
That's
go.
all. It's 5 a.m.
Yep.
Niggas is hella dead in. Show me yours.
Yes, sir. Yep. Yep. 2 more.
Arm wrestling in the machine, bro.
Yep.
Come on, niggas not doing this.
Yep. Over the top, baby. Let's go. Yep. Yes. Yep, all the way.
This one right here be breaking.
Yep.
These
Yep.
ruling.
Yep.
The forearms together.
Come on, Blue. Give it to me. Hold. Let it down. Yes, sir. Let it down. Here I come. Go. 212.
Hey, good. Hey, good.
212.
Slept good.
At 3 pounds?
Yeah, so I be flying. You know what I'm saying? I give myself permission to fly and I get out the way. And I go there every morning to die. So get out today and do something, right? Because we all have something to give back for the blessing, and the blessing we are the benefactor of, you know, and that's the breath in your body. That's the life. You feel me? I'm gonna show you how deep this shit is, yo, and how these people, you know, they transmute to everything that we do because we are God. I control the oxygen in my atmosphere. I breathe it in. You know, I own the day and I own the night. You feel me? And I elect myself as one of the 144,000. And in my world, I'm the one. And I prove that to myself every single day before the sun even gets to pop out. And when it pops out, you know what I'm saying? They got to come and see me first. And I be eating it. You know? And the rest of the day, the world is just smelling my breath on it. You feel me? Because I'm like, what's good, son? What you got for me today? And it bring nothing but blessings and manifestations, especially if you know how to program your shit like it's a radio station. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you get up and do the proper demonstration and you pour your libations. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's so important to be diligent with our regiment because our ancestors will come through and start blessing it. Whatever your hand touch, you know what I'm saying? Get it out of your head like dandruff. I had a Kundalini rising experience. My crown open, 144 petals poked in. And now the guard is coming off the top because my cerebral is potent. You see the grays and the silvers? That means I could tap into the silver lining and get these downloads and freestyle like them, you know, shit. You see my shadow? Yeah, it's still behind them. That's how fast I outrun my raps and I come back and I give you news craps. And because we not even holding on to this shit in the past, you know what I'm saying? Y'all getting all of the new. You feel me? It's for us and it's by us. And that's that shit they call FUBU. Who knew? They like, I didn't know Blue was a freestyle god. Maybe Blue didn't know either because maybe this Blue that he's beating today just popped out the ether, ripped out the plastic. You never met him before, bastards. You know what I'm saying? And he's freestyling today on Monday Magic right here on Instagram Live. Oh my God, I can't believe my eyes. Yeah, the God, he really knows how to fly. He been in the sky since 4 something this morning, and here he comes, and niggas is waking up at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. and it's only like 5:13 and they still fucking yawning. I've been woke since the morning was even dawning, performing. You know what I'm saying? Treating myself like I was important.
Who gonna get cold?
All right, I'm coming. Choosing myself because I'm the foreman. 44 guard. So let me show you, like I said, when you demonstrate on these niggas and you stand on your principles, especially when you come through with that Naga energy and the motherfucking serpentine energy is rising, that Kundalini's popping, them niggas got to get all in your motherfucking space. So here goes NASA. They just released the article, and it's called A44. Hold on. I think this shit is a game, huh? Just tell me, like, people be playing the bets and they play lotto. What's the odds that 44 pops up every single day in a way that coincides with everything that we have to say or everything that we out here doing day by day? How motherfucking random is that? I'm not observing a number from a distance. You know what I'm saying? The shit is somewhere under my randomness hat. Like, you know, we got a relationship. I date that bitch. Amendment 26, A44, Earth Action, Health and Air Quality, Applied Sciences Team Proposal, due date delay, right? Because they have these other ideas about what they got an idea for in terms of air quality and health and air quality. Mine's that the 44 resonators is resonating with is I'm saying you can forest bathe, right? This is the idea of health and air quality that we all need to expose ourselves to. You can literally heal from being in the forest. The level of clean air and oxygen that's created in these environments that are open and available for us to, you know, like run around through. You know what I'm saying? We need to get up and get out. We need to get that outside ministries. We need to get this air back in our lungs, right? Because more oxygen, and it's the thing that works about what we're going through in the quote-unquote gym. This is what we're going through in the gym when we take the 7 grams within in the morning, right? Mycelium has the ability to create larger lung capacity. You absorb more oxygen when you're on mycelium because it opens up your thoracic chest, right? You got access to more oxygen, right? When you on mushrooms, you can access more. You pull the oxygen up the way that I'm doing it through the diaphragmatic breathing, right? And you shoot that shit up because when I'm on motherfucking mycelium and I'm in the gym and I got that weight underneath me that would probably kill me if I dropped it, I have no choice but to conquer the terrain and get that motherfucking steel up off of me so I can live to see another day, even though I came to die there that day to be reborn again so I can live forever, right? So it's the breathing. It's the air quality. It's the ability that if you can breathe more oxygen, you can circuit more oxygen to your brain. Hence the fact that today I felt the pressure on the top of my crown when I got underneath the, you know, the weight in the morning to start my plate off. And that shit bust open my kundalini. It bust open my crown. The kundalini shot up and my crown chakra bust open and 144,000 petals got activated. And I've been lit all day. I've just been getting downloads and, you know, I finally see myself for who I am and all of that stupid shit. And I realized that, you know, yeah, like it's just a different day because people is only happy for you when you doing miserable and they can use you and you don't see yourself and they, you know what I mean? Like that's a type of transactional fake ass friendships and relationships that I've been exposed to that when you start flaming up your body and you really start conquering your demons, because that's all that is. When you shake off your challenges and your fears, then you got to let demons go. They can no longer take that free ride with you because you get too fiery inside. And even the smokeless fire jinns is like, yo, we can't stand within this because it's a cauldron, it's a furnace. You feel me? The parasites got to leave your body. Them niggas is jumping out. I see them like stool. And my vessel is becoming more clear and more clean. And I'm creating a vessel that the highest of the most high can dwell within. He can pull up on my shit like it's an Airbnb and be like, I'm staying here tonight. They like, we got a room for you at the Waldorf. He like, nah, nigga, I'm staying here. And this Airbnb, this was made specifically for me. Let me talk to my son and catch up on, you know what I'm saying, some information. I heard some crazy shit about these niggas down the block. You know, like that. So, yeah, you got to burn them demons up. And that's what we do in the rising when we go into that cauldron. You know, it's the madhouse. That's the name of the spot. You feel me? We are the mycelium militia in the madhouse, putting together a 144-day challenge, non-stop physical fitness. I am going on my campaign to become the strongest person on the planet, pound for pound. I'm going to go from the weight of 130 pounds to 144 pounds. And by the time I get to 144 pounds, pound for pound, I will be the strongest person around. And it's not for bragging rights. It's to show you that you can become supercells. And we can stop being entertained by the shit on the TV every time and have the nerve and audacity to be like, yo, I'm stepping into my motherfucking God self. Right? And if you got a God body, you can't be a God without a God body. That's a challenge. So we calling on all of the leaders. We calling on all of the God bodies. We calling on all body that's popping their collar and talking their shit. Meet us at the gym. You feel me? If you got beef with a nigga, don't shoot it out. Meet you at the gym. Right? And whoever wins, got the longest win, that's the person that wins in the end. Right? You don't got to box it out. You don't got to shoot it out. You got beef with a nigga, both of y'all go to the gym. And we'll be the council or the contingency or the referees or even your accountability partners that will help you niggas work it out. And when that shit is finished, you got to hug it out. You know what I'm saying? Oxytocin is an intestinal hormone. So the mycelium is also activating your gut microbe and the neurons, not in your brain. You're not tripping from your brain, you're tripping from your gut. And it's activating the brain, and the pineal now starts projecting and reflecting. But if it's decalcified, the projection is going to bounce off the screen and you're not going to see anything. So once you scrub the screen clear, like if you're taking pictures with your phone, you know what I'm saying? I know that everybody's seen there, you've been there and shit. You really thought that you got that snap of a lifetime and you had a dirty motherfucking lens and you couldn't do it again? Yeah, it's like that, my friend. So you scrub this shit. That's why we use gold water. Gold water decalcifies pineal gland. This shit is also powered by gold water. I take my gold water every morning. I'm trying to explain to you everything that you see in the gym. I don't eat in the morning. I get up and I take tonics and I go to the gym and I put that pain in. And I got my, the brew, the witch's brew. We wake up in the witch's hour and drink the witch's brew before we hit the gym and get physical. You feel me? That's how we do. And then we out by 6 a.m. and we do more before 6 a.m. than most people do all day. Not even 9 a.m. We even beating the army and all that shit with they video. So we invite you to step the fuck up and get to training, and everything will start to change. Because what you can promise yourself is minus training, nigga. We know that the thing is about to change is you're going to be back in chains. Because these people is rallying their folks up, and they have now introduced an alternative version of what masculinity is in the form of a white savior, right? And you can't even fight it at this point because the nigga's cold-blooded, right? Trump is cold-blooded. Like, that's Teflon. You know what I'm saying? You can't even hate. You can't. You gotta say it what it is. That's Teflon. It's The Walking Dead versus Hard to Kill. It's the same way the melanated young boys was attracted to wrestling. This is wrestling, even if it was staged or not. This is wrestling. But it's a demonstration of masculinity because he don't give a fuck and he's fearless, and they're trying to take him down, whether it was planned or however it went, nigga. It was on Medea. I told you what, they're going to utilize media. Why? Because during the Jason months we are in, Jason and the organized, Jason was married to Medea. So if we in the Jason months, nigga, his wife got to get her play in. So they're going to use the vehicle of media to cast a spell. You don't know what you looking at. And it's going to get people caught up in the whirlwind of emotions. But we need to tap into the tsunami of serotonin and dopamine that gives you the acknowledgement and the courage to know that your victory is already guaranteed, nigga. Move like you already won. But you gotta go to the gym and beat the sun to be the one. If it's about the early bird who gets the worm. You just ain't waking up and going out in sun gaze, and no disrespect to people who do that. No, you're taking 7 grams and having a heroic dose at 4 a.m. and getting under the weight for 2 hours and leaving there qualified, certified with yourself specifically, but also, you know, when you do things with a team and they see your gut and your grit, and then they start cheering you on and really being that cheering section for you, that shit is an unbelievable motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? That's an unbelievable thing. Nigga, look, I even had the 444 cup today. Synchronizing this shit and started the workout at 444. This is a ritual. Ritual. This is a ritual. And you are invited to this transformation. Over 144 days, I'm going to transmute and transform into the strongest person on the planet, pound for pound. Meaning that for my pound, which will be 144 pounds, there's going to be nobody or nothing stronger on the planet that matches it. And it's going to be about the mental determination of manifestation, not a physical strength. I'm going to show you how you can use the gym to strengthen the mind. And once the mind is divine, it can manifest things in real time. And you're going to see $1 billion valuation of this company and TV station that we're putting together. And woo. We here, we arrived. You know what I'm saying? Respect rest though. I got a lesson this weekend when I attempted to pop up on Saturday after the gym and just jump in the whip and go to South Carolina. My lower back started like a muscle spasm, right? I had a crazy regimen that morning after I finished my whole plate. It was leg day on Saturday, and the shit destroyed me. I was supposed to do the gym and then jump on the highway and go to SC. I did the leg shit and I overdid it. I did what I had to for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I conquered something that was just unbelievable. I never thought that I can do that after doing leg day and my legs was already destroyed. But, you know, it was a challenge and I rose to the challenge and I was supported by my comrades. And there's nothing like support. I think that we've all been missing support. We've all been missing appreciation. We've all been missing the cheering section. And I don't have a cheering section amongst even my people. They share the stage with me every day. Yeah, nigga. Moor. Fuck that. We ain't stopping there. Let's get it all the way there. That was 50 steps. You could count them. Drop and give me 50. You could count them. Somebody send this to motherfucking Champagne Pappy. You hear that? Let's go, Moor. Right now. Right now. That was major. That was Saturday. So after that, I attempted to get in the car and go to South Carolina, sitting in the chair for 2 hours and not moving or stretching. And my body was like, nah, you need to lay down and, stretch out the things that need to be stretched out, because the leg was like, yo, what the fuck did you just do? Because then the mushrooms going to start wearing off and then the pain starts setting in. But the thing is that I take my sports morphs with the cordyceps, I don't experience a lot of soreness. I just don't. And people is making me try to feel guilty for it. I'm like, my nigga, I've been dealt with that. The goal deals with inflammation. Soreness is just inflammation. Cordyceps and the sports morphs eliminate inflammation. So we have the demonstration, the information, and the proof of what we're doing by far is, the answer, right? That people have been looking for. My body is the result of an Afro biomineral balanced diet that people would say is alkaline plant-based. This is what Sabi taught. So why even go back and forth and retort with people on the internet about who's properly demonstrating the design that their daddy gave and laid? You know what I'm saying? When I'm like, nigga, who's the master and who's the slave? I've mastered self by utilizing that information to better my health, and I'm the living demonstration of what that shit looks like in the flesh. If a nigga's built like a roach, you can't pull up if you can't do no pull-ups, nigga. You can't talk to me because you can't reach my heights. I can't even hear you from where I'm at. Little nigga, it's impossible, right? What the fuck I look like arguing with a nigga who can't demonstrate that they got the same amount of life in their body as you, haven't done an iota of the things that you've done, and you the living proof. So my demonstration is going to be as a plant-based, alkaline, quote-unquote, person getting into fitness, telling people that in 144 days, I'm going to transform this image into 144 pounds, which is going to be pound for pound the strongest God body around on the planet. But even more impressive is the way that I utilize my mind like a magnet, increasing the conductivity, delivering me once I practice a disciplined liberty. And with that, family, I want to say always strive for peace, justice, and liberty by any means. Never reduce yourself to anything lower than you see yourself in the mirror, especially if you know that the objects appear clearer and nearer the closer they are to the wearer. Okay, you did your first muscle up today. Salute. We're going to do some push-ups to close this out. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that feels free to want to join me, you know what I mean? I ain't making this a challenge. This ain't a challenge. It's just a free opportunity for us commune as community and get to, some fitness. The women, y'all could do it. Y'all could do it. You could do it on the knees like this. You know what I'm saying? But the men, you need to see that chest hit the floor. You feel me? Let's give them 44 or more of some of this motherfucking hardcore, right? At the end of the day, all of the bluff and all of that stuff, they need to shut the fuck up. If you can't do a pull-up or a push-up, get the fuck up out the way. I'm coming like a Mack truck. And if you don't want to get smacked up, I advise that you wrap up all that motherfucking chit-chat, because a nigga will break you into motherfucking pieces like a Kit Kat. Real fucking deal. So, with that being said, and that's a public service announcement to all you niggas. If you look, a nigga will talk behind your back but won't stand in front of your punches, right? Step up. It's 4:44 a.m. in the gym, my friend. Anybody could pull up. Nigga, we there. I'm not ducking no phase either. This is an open invite to whoever, whatever. Let's get it. All right, let's get it popping. Let's go. I'm ready. Anybody and everybody that you ever heard something on the internet, let them know it's an open invite. Send them this, DM them, tag them, and let them know if you can't say it to my face, then shut the fuck up and stay out the way. Come and say it to my face, 4:44 a.m. at the Madhouse Gym, where we are putting in pain and mayhem. Pull up, please, come on. And he who walks out of that gym with the most wind, that's the one who wins, my friend. Let's get it. Then we could be friends again and hug it out like men. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck that shit. I'm doing diamonds, man. I'm doing diamonds incline for niggas, man. To the fucking floats. To the floor. Y'all ready yet? Y'all still there? Yeah. So let them know. We come in peace. It was 19. That's what you got? It was 19? That's it? That's it? I missed it one? I missed one? It was 19? I wasn't counting, so I was in the zone. That's right. That's right. Go to the gym. Don't let the motherfucking day catch you and you ain't do something to exercise or exert yourself. Move the blood. Move the blood. Right? Pump. I ain't going to the knuckles right now. You know, we'll do that when we demonstrate and the people come outside. We'll get to the knuckles. Get to the knuckles. Bumpy knuckles. That's what's up. You did 3, that's amazing. There's some people that can't do 1. 3 is an achievement, and just tomorrow you should work for 4. Don't be, look, this is what I'm talking about, right? Pull up real second, just give me a second, y'all. Because this is some shit that happened with me today. There was a breakthrough in my life that really led to this revelation. And I was out when the sun came back, because the sun came up, I was out gazing, and the sun was like, you gotta have some grace on yourself. You keep talking about this body that you want. Enjoy the body that you have. Like, be presently present in your body. And, you know, I get out the gym, and I'm on to the next one. So I don't even take time to celebrate what I just did. Because in my mind, the vision that I'm aiming for is so much bigger than where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So I be like, yeah, this whole thing, this ain't nothing. And it's like, nah, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Have grace on yourself, right? So what you did 1 and you did 2. This is day 1 of 144. We going up. Wherever you start at is where you start at. For me, this is where I'm starting at. I'm starting here with this vessel that needs to transform. It needs to go. What I need to serve me the purpose of where I intend to take things, it needs to be superhuman. Almost. That's the type of forces that we're going up against. And I intend in every way to taste victory. Like I see it every single time that I open my eyes and I close them. So I'm just stepping into the purpose that has already been created. This container's already full. You know what I'm saying? Or the container's already made. We just need to fill it up with experience, but it's already been done. I've seen it. I know what this looks like. I know that you can't even really understand the magnitude and the level of what I know behind these eyes about what's about to take place and how we figure some things out that are really monumental. Like, Again, check the program out. This is a OTT. It's a over-the-top streaming network, which means it streams over the internet, right? We have a signal that will allow us to broadcast even in wartime, right? Because during war, they take the bandwidth, right? So the fact, because they need to use it to guide missiles, our channel's not sanctioned, right? We own and operate all of our content, and we are publishers, distributors, and broadcasters. So we collect all of the royalties on our mechanics, and we also pay the artists, which are the content creators. And this is going to be an open opportunity for all of content creators to get off of the plantation and come over to where we got it popping. We got built-in live stream over there. We got a private Zoom. You know what I'm saying? And it's connected to your city. It's a global network. We have cities from all over the world. We have one in Lagos. We're open up in one in Haiti. You'll be able to get direct access to what's going on in Haiti in real time via a channel, right? I happen to have an archive that was able to fill 168 hours of quote-unquote content, so we stream 24/7 over here. Archive footage and new footage. And we just got RFK over there on this network. RFK got a channel, and so does Cornel West. His is coming any minute now. We also just got a channel for Cujo from Goody Mob, representing the A, connecting to the city. He's a ambassador to the city. Now he can be empowered by doing direct business with clients and customers, right? And everyone in the city, everyone in every city can have a channel in the network on an OTT streaming network that is totally censor-free and protected, right, outside of the auspices of anything that these people are utilized to pull down content. They can't disrupt our content. They can't touch it. It's on our own server, right? And you can't, quote-unquote, censor it, and we are able to monetize it, and because we are publishers, distributors, and we also operate as a record label because we're dealing with mechanics. Streaming has a two-pry, opportunity. You're getting mechanics off of the audio, and you're getting mechanics off of the video. And all of that is monetized. And if we got 600 commercials will play in a 24-hour streaming day, and you're getting the lion's share of all of that revenue split. So this is the dawning of a new day, and this came out of the fact that, YouTube snatched our channel and left us no choice but to find an alternative, and we found something that found us, and it's a blessing and a blessing. And there's so many uppercuts that we have coming to them that I just gotta move, strategically, because you can't let everything out the bag. But trust me, we got a solution damn near to every single problem that we have as a people. And maybe we need to get on the road and campaign the same way that these presidents are, so we can run for the hearts of the mind of melanated America, to be like, why don't you elect us as your leadership in terms of qualifying ourselves with a program and a platform that serves specifically the people, busting plays and making sure that everybody gets their way. Get the fuck out the way if you don't have good intentions. Not to mention, we here for, extension to move the ball forward. You know what I mean? Y'all need to fall backward if you don't have any intentions of being actors on this particular stage, because we gave all you niggas all this free content on YouTube, and all you could do is sharecrop and throw us doo-doo like they do when they go to the gym. No, not to the gym, when they go to the zoo, and the motherfucking gorillas is throwing the doo-doo at the white girls that want to feed them and hit them with bananas and, haunt them. Like, they learned from their nanas when they were speaking about melanated people that was maize in the house, but that maize suckled that fucking seed. You better watch what comes out your mouth. Whew. No doubt. We out. Appreciate y'all. All right, for pulling up. But look, the link is in the bio. ConnectToYourCity.com. It's a whole streaming network. We got mad channels up there. And it's open opportunities for everybody that's a content creator to really get in the situation on some shit nice shit. Like, you don't want YouTube dancing in your videos, all over your songs,
taking all your publishing, giving you niggas pennies. Come on over to KTL Plus at connectyourcity.com and let us help you get right. Good night.